Hey guys, no fancy intro. I just wanted to make a quick video since I'm waiting for my lunch here in Thailand, here in the crazy city of Pattaya, Thailand. Uh, Take a quick look outside. Some parts of Thailand, many places in the world, it just looks like anywhere, right? You got your McDonald's, you got your Starbucks. Uh, and one difference being is that if you want like quality coffee, you want quality tea, then you just should not. Why the heck would you go to Starbucks and pay sometimes 3 times as much? You can go to a place like this restaurant I'm in and pay a fraction of the price. But anyway, in this video, I want to talk about how conspiracy theories are basically really retarded, but important. And I'm bringing this up in relation to coronavirus, which has been something people have been, of course, panicking about all over the world. Even here in Thailand, you see people, cop. Hold that thought. Let's see what I just ordered. Does it even have? Does it even have any utensils for me? Okay, we have some chopsticks. So some kind of specialty noodle dish. Look kind of fancy. Not the biggest portion of food I've ever seen, but no problem. I'm sure it's delicious. Let's find out. Really interesting. It's like almost like a cold noodle. Shaved. I'm not even sure what it is. It's really good. It tastes really fresh. As I was saying, so conspiracy theories are a very valuable thing, and as it relates to this topic, we talk about life after death and metaphysical subjects. I mean, conspiracy theories are sometimes where or how the truth gets out. So people thinking outside the box and putting pieces together that are not readily apparent. In this field, sometimes you have to think in a really outside the box to get the full picture of what's going on. When we go into these metaphysical and esoteric subjects, there are things related to the big picture that we don't fully understand. And it relates to how governments approach these subjects. It relates to how, for example, government agencies might be doing something like remote viewing practices to spy on other governments using what we call like non-materialist principles to get an edge on people. And the fact that these ideas are not revealed publicly is proof that there is a conspiracy happening in that sense. And so we have to sometimes think about conspiracies to be able to have a healthy way of thinking. Without that, then we fall victim to this kind of pathological mainstreamism. Pathological mainstreamism is essentially what the philosophy or the religion of materialist atheists, and this is why they're so strictly opposed to anything that goes against the norm, that goes against the mainstream. And they will deny that there's any kind of conspiracy in any facet of life, that powers that be have your best interests in mind at all times. There couldn't possibly be secrets, and if there are secrets, then they're obviously for our own good, and we shouldn't even question them, or we shouldn't even think about them. So this is the pathological mainstreamism. Problem is, it is possible then, the alternative, which is thinking in a more complex pattern. This very often gets completely out of hand, just like the materialists do, but on the other end of the spectrum. And it's a big problem, because what begins as this kind of healthy way of looking at the world evolves into something else. And I say this because I was checking a lot of the Facebook groups, which I'm still, by the way, banned from. I'm not able to participate in other people's groups besides my own. I just don't get why, my Facebook account is back, but it has all these restrictions on it. But I was just browsing, just reading. I can't post anything. But there's all these groups where people are saying, "Oh my God, I just uncovered this conspiracy about the coronavirus because I found, I'll just use as an example this bottle of water. Like I found on this bottle of medicine that says used for treating coronavirus, and the bottle of medicine came out 2 years ago. People knew the coronavirus was coming, and everyone's responding. It's like, yeah, man, it's all Bill Gates. He set the whole thing up, and all these companies had the inside information about what was going to happen. So that's why you'll see on medicine bottles used to treat coronavirus. What these people don't understand is that coronavirus is a classification of a type of virus. So it also included SARS. Do you remember SARS from a few years ago? Which, by the way, was a lot more dangerous and a lot more deadly than this one. So they're not even doing like basic research. They are, clinging to an idea and reinforcing each other that it's true when clearly it's not. They're not practicing any kind of critical thinking. So if you see a medicine bottle that says coronavirus on it, that does not mean that this company knew about this particular virus ahead of time. It's because for some reason they didn't give this virus an original name. They just gave it, they're calling it by its generic name. So that's all that is. That's all that means. But if I'm checking some of these groups, one is like this David Wilcock, ET group, and there's another one which it's like one of these goofy light worker groups, and then people are posting this conspiracy, and everyone like one person on one thread was like, guys, it's just a classification of a type of virus. It's not a conspiracy. And people are responding with a laughing emoji, and nobody even listened to this guy. So this is when what I think is healthy thinking, healthy critical thinking, skepticism, and a level of healthy conspiracy thinking goes into this really crazy territory that I think is, almost like a reaction to the uncertainty of the world, which is to prescribe malice when there is none, and presume the worst, and attempt to kind of get this reinforcement about yourself by being able to say that you have secret information nobody else does. It gives you the advantage that nobody else has, and I think it's very appealing. It's very seductive to people, but we gotta stop being ridiculous about this stuff, because it just infects these alternative communities. Even this community, it can infect this community as well. And so we need to just stay critical minded, stay critical thinkers. And these are just some thoughts I had. Look, thanks for hearing me out. I should probably finish my lunch. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. If you like these commentaries, if you like these thoughts, opinions, I'll have more proper content coming out soon. Still getting back in track, and I'll have some more some more bigger videos coming out soon. Some interviews, a lot of cool stuff around the corner. If you haven't seen the Afterlife Topics Reddit page yet, be sure to check that out at reddit.com/r/afterlife topics. It's a new forum, growing. Put your comments, put your ideas on that Reddit. And as always, if you want to become a Patreon, please do so at patreon.com/afterlife topics. Get involved, help support this work, really helps out. Okay, back to my lunch. Whatever the heck it is I'm eating, it still tastes great. Even the description of this was, it wasn't even in English, but like, it said what was in it, which is like sprouts and, I don't know, like shaved vegetables, I think. I think it's like super healthy. So, anyway, I'll probably still be hungry after I eat this. I'm probably going to go eat this, and then I'm going to eat something else. Okay, talk to you guys next time.